Hi, I'm Chelsea. Nice to meet you. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. And if you are new here, please like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. About 2 days ago, I got my paycheck. So let's make a budget and make sure that we're allocating our money into the correct places. And at the same time, I'll also teach you guys how do I budget by paycheck as well. So stick around. Hi, welcome to this view of my desk. Now we're going to go and start and budget our paycheck so that way we know what is it going to be allocated for. Just to give you guys a quick financial overview of my financial situation. Hi, my name is Chelsea. I am a 20-year-old college student working in the banking industry as a part-time banker at my local bank. I make $22 an hour on a 24-hour weekly basis. I also make money through getting financial aid refunds because I have a full ride scholarship to my college. Because my family contribution for financial aid is $0, I'm eligible for food stamps. So I have a food stamps card that gives me about $100 to $250 a month. So I may not budget that much within the food category unless it is something that is necessary for me to have. Another thing about my financial situation is that I also live with my sister, and we both share an apartment where we split our finances in half with one another. So that also gives me some financial leeway there as well. And last but not least is that I also drive a pass-me-down car, which means I don't have any car payments. If there's something else that I miss out, I'll probably explain it throughout the video. But this will give you a quick overview of my financial situation. So the very first step when it comes to budgeting any single time for you guys is to make sure that you look at a model. So the very first step when it comes to budgeting is to make sure that you have a monthly glance as to what each paycheck is going to be able to cover what bill. For instance, I was paid on December 31st, and my December 31st bill paid off my rent and a bit of my credit card. However, this month I'm going to be doing something different, something I've never tried before, and I'm a little bit uncomfortable to do this, but I've seen so many people do this, and that is instead of having one paycheck cover your bills and then the other paycheck does something else, I saw that a lot of people would split a bit of their bills from one paycheck to another paycheck. For instance, they would use their 15th paycheck and their 31st paycheck to cover up this rent. And since there has been a cut in hours, which I am sad about, it is very important for me to realize that one paycheck may not be enough for me to cover my rent or any other expenses. So this is going to be a new type of budgeting strategy that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be learning with you guys as I do this. Just to let you know, this tablet is a Samsung Galaxy Tab E. It's very ancient, I know. This tablet has been here ever since I was in 9th grade, and I'm 20 now. So that tells you how long it's been ever since I had this tablet. So we are going to accomplish a few other things with this little ancient buddy, and we're going to be using it with its money's worth since it's still pulling through. So I know how you guys see this thing. What I did was that I took all of my bills that I have and then I put them into different colors and highlighted them as to what bill and what paycheck covers what bill. So I had my payday cover my rent and my credit card, and I did that for that month as well for February. But I don't want to do that anymore since there is going to be a cut in hours with everyone within the bank. So this is saddening me a lot that no longer one paycheck will be enough to cover up all of my expenses. So what I'm going to do, instead of this certain color, I am going to fix this up here. Just delete this Go back here. I'm gonna write the 15th is when I got paid. Technically the 14th was when I got paid, to be honest. Write it right here. So we got payday. And then I'm gonna move this over here. And then I'm going to highlight it in a different color to emphasize this paycheck also pays my rent. So I'm gonna go back with my eraser, fix this up. First, and then here, payday, and then different color signifying rent due. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to highlight that paycheck, highlight a little bit of that paycheck, and then I'm also gonna go in with this highlighter and highlight the bottom of it too, to signify that this payday and that payday both cover my rent. So that's the significance as to why I'm doing it like this. So now we're gonna go to our next part of our planning process of budgeting with our paycheck. It's always good to determine your income. The first step into budgeting your paychecks is to figure out how much money you even have coming in. So I'm going to go to my bi-weekly budget paycheck. Even though I get paid on the 15th and the 31st, it still kind of resembles being paid bi-weekly. Sometimes I get paid for every 3 weeks. Sometimes I get paid every 2 weeks because it's the 15th and the 31st, and usually there are 52 weeks within a year. All right. So what I'm going to do is that first things first, I am going to write down my income. My first income comes from my part-time job at the bank. Why did it take me here? I'm going to write down my income. I got paid from the bank, my bank job. That was a pay period, according to my pay stub. That is a pay period from the 19th of December to the 1st of January. So my gross income for this pay period was $1,128.24. And then my net income for this page period was $945.08. So this is the start of it. Don't get me wrong, this may look a little bit weird because I'm using my finger as a stylus and I'm using an ancient tablet, but we are going to run our money as much as we possibly can. And plus, these old tablets still work good. Maybe, maybe not. All right. Now we're going to figure out our bills. Remember what I said earlier? I wanted to have a part of this paycheck cover a part of my rent. So what am I going to do is I'm going to write rent right here. And that's due on the 1st of February. And I want to do about, let's see, buddies. Let's see. I'm gonna calculate this. Some people do 50-50. I don't want to do 50-50. I want to do about 60-40. Meaning I want to have my 15th paycheck come and take out 40% to help out with rent, and my 31st paycheck to cover 60% of my rent. So $945.08 times 40%. 945.08 times 40%. That's going to be $378.04 to round it off. All right. Another thing is that I have to pay back my sister in our electricity bill. So, electricity, that was actually due on the 11th. but my sister covered it, so I am going to pay her back my half of it. So it was $95 divided by 2 is $47.50. So taking these two numbers into account, we're going to calculate how much they are together. So $378.04 plus $47.50 equals $425.54. Let me try to make this smaller. Luckily, there's a lasso button when I just want a certain area. Move it here, there, small, right there. Perfect. All right, so this is how it looks like so far. Please excuse the bad handwriting. I know it's not the best, it's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. So now with cash envelopes. I don't expect myself to refill any of my cash envelopes anytime soon, especially for my spending binder. I don't really see myself refilling it up. So we're going to leave this blank for now because we have something else that is a little bit more important to save up for. We'll be cash stuffing our regular spending binder on the 1st. So we have something a little bit more important, and we'll get to that soon. For debts, I don't have any debts on me. I have gotten into college with a full ride scholarship, so this is a blessing that I don't take lightly at all. So this I'm going to leave empty. Now we're gonna go into savings. So for my savings, we got vacations. I'll go to my lasso tool to make it smaller. Why are you scrunched up like that, bro? And then for savings, we have my emergency fund. So my lasso tool again, go over here, circle around what I want, just like that, and make it smaller. And then for vacations, I'm going to put a little less than I usually put in. So I am going to put in $50. For my emergency fund, I am also going to be putting $100 in there. So that leaves us with $150 left in there that we're taking on savings. And then for sinking funds, I need to get my car maintenance. So my car is going to get a little bit more than usual. So for car, I gave myself $300 because I need to get maintenance on my car, and I've been slacking on that for a little bit. So I need to make sure that it has enough for any unexpected numbers that may come through. And then we're gonna do savings challenges. There, make it smaller, good. So for savings challenges, we'll get $60. So 300, that's 60 total. So now we're gonna add everything up together. So our income is $945 and 8 cents. Yep. And then for our bills, $425 and 54 cents. For saving, for cash envelopes, we're gonna leave it 0. For sinking funds, we put 360. And for savings, we put 150. And then for debts, we put 0. So we're going to add this all up together. I mean, subtract it. You know what I mean. and we're going to get the job done with our handy dandy financial calculator right here. So so we're gonna open this up. 905. So we're gonna open this up. 945 and 8 cents minus 425 and 54 cents minus 0 minus 360 minus 150 minus 0 equals $9.54. So the $9.54 is what's left of this budget. So that is it, folks, for this video. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like it, please like and subscribe if you want to see more of this later on. Bye-bye.